Oma had always been a girl who stood out, not just for her stunning beauty, but for her intellect, confidence, and unwavering dedication to excellence. She was tall, graceful, and carried herself with a quiet dignity that made her presence impossible to ignore. Her glowing dark skin complemented her sharp, expensive eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of someone far beyond her years. With her neat, sparkling white school uniform, bow tie, and naturally long hair styled into two upward puffs, she looked like an embodiment of brilliance and elegance. At Iba High School, she was both admired and envied. The boys were drawn to her beauty, the teachers appreciated her intelligence, and the girls, well, most of them resented her. Every classroom she entered seemed to light up with her presence, and whenever she spoke, she commanded the attention of everyone around her. Her academic achievements were remarkable. She was always at the top of her class, never failing to secure the highest scores in every subject. She was the best in mathematics, an eloquent speaker in literature, and a natural leader in extracurricular activities. If there was a competition, Oma won it. If there was a scholarship, Oma earned it. But not everyone was happy about her success. She thinks she's better than everyone else. Some girls whispered in the school hallway, their eyes burning with jealousy as they watched Oma walk past them. Her books clutched firmly in her hands. She's only getting good grades because the male teachers like her, others murmured, their voices dripping with bitterness. Even among her closest friends, the seeds of envy had begun to grow. Kate, Oma's supposed best friend, was the one who struggled with jealousy the most. At first, they had been inseparable, laughing together, sharing secrets, dreaming about their futures. But over time, Kate couldn't ignore the way people only seemed to talk about Oma. It was always Oma this, Oma that. Even when they walked together, all the compliments were directed at Oma. You are so beautiful, Oma. You are the smartest girl in school, Oma. I wish I were like you, Oma. Kate's smile would falter every time she heard those words. A darkness began to creep into her heart, filling her with resentment. She hated how the male teachers admired Oma, not in an inappropriate way, but with genuine appreciation for her brilliance. She hated how even the rich students who thought they could buy their way into anything tried and failed to win Oma's attention. And she hated most of all how no matter how hard she tried, she could never outshine Oma. Kate's envy eventually turned into something much worse. She wanted Oma gone. She wanted the spotlight back on herself, and so she came up with a plan. One afternoon, she walked into the office of the school headmaster, her face solemn, her heart pounding with anticipation. "Sir," she said in a quiet, hesitant voice, "I need to tell you something important about Oma." The headmaster looked up from his paperwork. Intrigued, "What is it, Kate?" Kate took a deep breath, pretending to struggle with her words. "It's hard for me to say this, sir, but Oma has been secretly involved with several male teachers. That's why she's always getting good grades." The headmaster's expression darkened. "Are you sure about this?" Kate nodded firmly. "Yes, sir. I didn't want to speak up, but it's unfair that someone like her keeps winning awards while the rest of us work hard." She also spent time with rich students who buy her gifts. "We all see it, sir." It was a bold lie, but one that played into the rumors that had already been circulating among the jealous students. The headmaster frowned deeply. tapping his pen against his desk. He had always admired Omar's dedication, but if there was even a possibility that these accusations were true, it was a serious matter. Without investigating further, he made his decision. The next day, Omar was called into the office. The moment she stepped in, she knew something was wrong. The usual warmth in the headmaster's voice was gone, replaced by cold authority. You have been accused of engaging in inappropriate relationships with your teachers and accepting bribes from wealthy students, he said. Because of this, the school has decided to expel you. Omar's breath cut into her throat. What, sir? That's not true. But no one listened. She pleaded, protested, and demanded for proof. But in the end, her words meant nothing. The whispers of envy had won. As she walked out of Iba High School's gate, shame and betrayal crushing her spirit, she made a silent vow. I will not let this break me. Melody High School was a new beginning, a place where her past did not follow her. Unlike Iba High, here she was judged only by her actions, and soon enough her excellence began to shine once more. Her new teachers were astounded by her brilliance. Her classmates, instead of tearing her down, admired her determination. When the prestigious Golden Scholar Award competition was announced, Melody High chose her as their representative. It was a nationwide contest where 50 top schools would compete in various academic subjects. One of those schools was Iba High. On the day of the competition, Oma stood on the stage, her confidence unshaken. Question after question was thrown at her, and each time she answered with precision and intelligence. The audience was mesmerized. The judges were impressed. And when the results were announced, Oma was declared the overall best student, scoring victory for Melody High School. The crowd erupted in cheers, but one section remained silent. Among the spectators sat her former classmates from Iba High School, their faces filled with shock and regret. The headmaster, who had expelled her so hastily, lowered his head in shame, and Kate sat frozen in her seat, tears streaming down her face. During the award ceremony, the principal of Melody High School took the stage. Oma is a student who embodies everything a school could hope for: intelligence, humility, and dedication. Despite the challenges she faced, she remained true to herself. We are honored to have her as one of us. At that moment, Kate could hold back no longer. She rushed onto the stage, sobbing uncontrollably. I have something to say, she cried. All eyes turned to her. I lied, she confessed. Oma never did any of those things. I made it all up because I was jealous. She was better than me and I hated it. The audience gasped. The headmaster of Iba High School felt a heavy weight settle in his chest. And Oma simply stood there, calm and composed. Oma, please forgive me, Kate begged. Oma took a deep breath. Then, with quiet strength, she said, I forgave you a long time ago, but I hope you learn that envy will never bring happiness. Oma's story became an inspiration. She went on to achieve even greater things, earning a scholarship to study at one of the most prestigious universities in the country. And as she stepped into her bright future, she never looked back in anger, only forward with determination. Because a true star will always shine, no matter how dark the night. This is the end of my story. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, comment and share. Stay tuned for the next one.